Hi everyone, my name is Ahria. I am a junior at Concord Carlisle High School and I am so excited to be reading with you today. For those of you who don't know, this is the Crossroads YouTube channel. Crossroads was created by the Intersections Club at Concord Carlisle High School, and our main goal is to teach kids like you about important topics like culture, identity, and diversity. Today we are going to read some books together and learn about something called neurodiversity. Neurodiversity explains how every single person's brain works differently, including the ways that they think, the ways that they make friends, and the way that they learn in school. The first book that we are going to be reading today is called Benji, the Bad Day, and Me by Sally J. Plough. At recess, I got yelled at for kicking the fence. At lunch, they ran out of my favorite pizza, so I didn't eat. And on the bus home, the driver missed my stop, so I had to walk all the way back in the rain. Now I'm hungry, cold, and wet. Grrr. Shh, says Mama as soon as I open the door. Benji's playing in his box. When Benji's in his box, it's because he's had a bad day at preschool. When Benji's had a bad day, we tiptoe and speak softly. When I've had a bad day, no one tiptoes or speaks softly. Benji, Mama, and I made that box last summer. Mama cut the window flaps and Benji and I splashed on the paint. Inside, it's cozy and safe, but only big enough for Benji and his blue blanket. I sure wish I had a box for days like this. Benji wiggles his fingers at me. Hi, Benji, I say softly. Benji's face appears. Wet, Sammy, Benji says. Samuel, says Mama, there's water all over the floor. Take your shoes off this instant. It's not my fault I have to walk all the way in the rain. Benji's block city is spread all around. Watch your step, Mama says. Benji's been working hard on that. I know, I helped, I start to say, but Mama's phone rings and she turns away. I stick my tongue out at the box. I do my best karate kick high in the air above Benji's block city. Ka-cha! I've always wanted to learn karate. Mama says I can't right now because the classes are on Tuesdays and that's when we have to visit the super happy lady at Benji's clinic downtown. Let's bounce the ball, super happy lady likes to say, but Benji never does. Let's play a game, but Benji never plays. Meanwhile, I'm told to sit in the waiting room and not bother anyone. On super happy lady days, we always get back home tired, so Mama will make berry smoothies to help us feel better. Then she'll wrap Benji tight in his big blue blanket just how he likes and tell him, "You're my little burrito." But today there are no berry smoothies and no burritos. Today Mama is busy and Benji is hiding. This day is just plain old rotten. Thump goes the box. It's Benji kicking around in there. Hey, I say, come out and I'll teach you karate. But he doesn't. So I go to the kitchen and pour some cereal, but when I add the milk, too much gushes out. I am grumpy, hungry, and cold, and now there is milk everywhere. I've had it with this fence-kicking, rain-dripping, milk-spilling day. I cry mad, sad, shivery tears. No one notices. Ka-thunk, Benji's coming out. He holds his blanket up high and tiptoes through the block city. Benji spreads his blanket flat on the floor. What's he doing? He pulls me down on the fuzzy blueness and makes me lie straight and still. Then he rolls me over and over. He works hard to wrap me tight. Benji leans over me. His forehead clunks my forehead. His eyes look right in my eyes. You're my little burrito, he says. Whether the day is good or bad, Benji and I will be okay. That's because the two of us are brothers. Side by side is where we are, and how we'll always be. In this book, Sammy feels better about his bad day by spending time with his brother. Do you have any siblings? If you do, what's your favorite part about having siblings? The next book we're going to read is called A Friend for Henry by Jenn Bailey. In classroom 6, second left down the hall, Henry was looking for a friend. It couldn't be Gilly, who circled her fishbowl. She's quiet, thought Henry, but she can't play on the swings. It couldn't be Mrs. Magoon, who knew about hugs. She shares, thought Henry, but she has to. Could it be someone else in classroom 6? In art class, Vivienne shared Henry's double easel. Vivienne was a kaleidoscope, a tangle of colors. She had ribbons and clackety shoes. She knew every pony song. Her fingernails were painted like rainbows. When I get paint on my fingers, Henry said, I wash it off. Vivienne waved her hands too close to Henry's face. My mommy painted them. Aren't they pretty? Painting on people is against the rules, said Henry. Did your mommy get in trouble? No. Henry lowered his voice. Did you get angry? Why should I? But Vivienne was very angry later. He ruined them. She likes rainbows, Henry explained, and he thought a friend would say thank you. Reading time was Henry's favorite. My friend will like it too. It was Henry's turn to put out the carpet squares. He tucked the blue ones next to the brown ones, green in the middle. All the edges met and the corners fit perfectly. Reading time, shouted Samuel. My favorite. Samuel was a thunderstorm, booming and crashing. He was kind of scary if you didn't have your blanket. He could pick up crayons with his toes and do proper somersaults. Henry stepped in front of Samuel. Somersaults are hard. Samuel dodged past. I want a green one. Wait, Henry's throat felt tight. They're perfect. Mine's a magic carpet from a genie's lamp, said Samuel. It's not. Henry's face was hot. It's from Rugworld. There's the sticker. Up, up, and away, magic carpet. Booming and crashing, Henry's fingers curled close. A friend listens, said Henry. Mrs. Magoon knelt in front of him. Sit with me, please. Henry did, but he couldn't see the pictures, and his carpet square was brown. During snack time, Jaden took 3 crackers instead of 2. At recess, Riley dug up worms and let them use the swings. At free time, Henry's hope for a friend felt small. He watched the sunlight play along Gilly's scales. He could watch Gilly for a long time. Katie watched too. Katie smelled like strawberry milk. She read storybooks all by herself. She slid down the big slide, sometimes backwards. The big slide is too big, said Henry. Gilly floated past. She's shimmery, said Katie, but she doesn't blink, said Henry. What does she do? She burps pebbles, Henry thought, and breathes underwater, and turns sunshine into colors. Henry hunched into his sweatshirt. Fish things. Katie bent to have a closer look. I like her. Henry tried not to blink. Want to play blocks? Sure. I don't like triangles, said Henry. I don't like broccoli, said Katie. Together, they built a tower. It had rectangles, cylinders, and squares, but no triangles or broccoli. It's perfect, said Henry. Thank you, said Katie. The next day, they played on the swings, and Katie went down the big slide. Henry waited at the bottom for his friend. I really like this book because it shows us how important friends are. What's your favorite thing to do with your friends? I had so much fun reading with you today. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below or visit the Intersections website, which is linked in the description below. Like and subscribe if you enjoy these videos and want to see more. I can't wait until we can read together again. See you guys next time!